Bow. What is up, guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. For any of you guys that are new here, my name is Levi. In today's video, I'm gonna be telling you guys what it's like to be a sponsored athlete. Now, this video isn't that entertaining, I'm gonna be honest, but a lot of people recently have been asking me on Instagram, like, yo, what, like, do people actually look at smaller people on like Instagram stuff, you know, for sponsorship? And the answer is yes. And I kind of wanted to like explain it more because I feel like those people kind of want to see what it's also like, just because I think the thought of it sounds nice, and there's some things I would say that like aren't that great about it, and there's some things that are. I'd say for the most part though, like it's just mostly pros, because like if the cons outweighed the pros, then I wouldn't even be doing any of my sponsors. Before we dive into this video, I just want to say, like I've said before, guys, in the past, I'm trying to move away more so from like these serious, like, oh, what it's like to like do this, or because I'm more of like a goofy individual, and I'm not saying that I'm not acting myself on camera, because this is how I would talk to someone if I was like being serious. But for me in life, I'm more of like, just I can't take anything seriously. Like, I'm a big goofball, so it's just easier for me. Like when James is holding the camera, like when we were in the grocery store, like that was me. That is like 100% me every single time that like I'm just doing honestly anything. Like I literally can't take life seriously, so it's easier for me to make like funny content, like interview stuff, just going out and literally doing whatever, just as long as someone's holding the camera. And today it's literally just going to be me, so we're rocking with what we got right now. Is what it is. Stop talking about that. I just want to let you guys know. I'm gonna try to get the content switched up here quickly as I can. Hopefully this is like the last video I do that's like somewhat serious, you could say. I know I look a little rough right now, just got up a little bit ago, you know. Been looking at like Robinhood and like Reddit like every single second for like the last few days, and it's been keeping me up late at night for whatever reason. Like I said, gonna stop talking. We're gonna get right into this video. So if you guys are interested, keep on watching. If you're not interested, keep on watching. We need the watch time to go up. That being said, the first thing that you got to do when you get sponsors and whatnot is you got to be willing to answer emails and stuff, because once you hop on with the team, they're going to have a hold of your email, and they're going to be sending you information that you might need to know, certain promos that are coming up for the week, the month, whatever it might be. Sometimes even with some of like the sponsors that you're with, you can track sales through your email. For Transparent Labs, I know I can, so sometimes I'll look at that. Kind of gives me an impression of how I did this month, what I need to do better next month. There's a lot that you get from your email, I would say, that really goes forward into, I would say, just having sponsors and whatnot. Yeah, it's literally just pretty simple, you know, and sometimes they'll specifically hit up you, and your job is just to be responsive, be interactive with them, because the last thing you want is to have like a bad relationship with them. The better the relationship, the more chances that you're gonna get a raise, gonna treat you even better, and much more. Like I said, just gonna finish out these emails, kind of like what I do in the morning. If you guys saw the full day of life, I kind of start my morning going through emails, and one of the emails I go through is usually my sponsors. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through that, see if I have any this morning, and then I'm gonna get going with the rest of the day. Alright guys, and another thing that I have to do as a sponsored athlete is I have to go make some content or get some content for the Instagram. Usually on your contract, you usually have something like, okay, you have to do 3 posts a month, 2 posts a month, 4 posts a month, story posts, whatever it might be. And your posts are actually worth money. So there's actually a calculator you can use on Instagram. So let's say, you know, you get to like a certain point. Let's say you're at like 50,000 followers on Instagram, but your engagement is extremely high and whatnot, because back then, I think at like 80,000 followers, my engagement was still pretty high, so I was able to charge like a pretty high price for my posts. Think about like this. So for Sush, for example, Sush can charge an incredibly high price, because I think his average likes is probably like 17,000 likes, and that's a lot of likes. And they kind of like base it off that, the price. So right here, I'm here today, I got this empty can right here, Shock Energy. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it before in one of my previous vids. Doing a thing for them. I can't say how much I get paid for, but doing this for them right now. James isn't here. Actually, I have the wrong lens with me too, but just got to get it out there, got to get it done, got to do the do. And also, if you guys are wondering what all of my sponsors are, right now I'm currently with the Shock, Rawgear, Transparent Labs, and Exerprise. I'll talk about some of the other ones later on in the video, but I'm going to take this photo right now. I just wanted to explain to you guys, like, you know, there's a lot of money involved in like the posts and whatnot for the sponsorships, and you also have to be willing to go out and make the content, but you're also getting paid for the content. So it's sort of like a win-win sort of thing. You put in a little bit of work for a good amount of money. All right, so obviously one of the cool things about being a sponsored athlete is getting free stuff. Free stuff is the best stuff, right? Anything that you don't have to pay for is better than stuff that you have to pay for. So definitely one of the coolest things to get as a sponsored athlete
But
if you're watching this and you're thinking to yourself like, oh dude, like it would be so cool to get free stuff. Like I want to do YouTube, I want to do Instagram, TikTok, every social media platform, and I want to be a sponsored athlete and get free stuff. Well, how do you think that some of these like sponsored athletes, I would say if you develop like 50K or more on like Instagram or even like YouTube, you should definitely be getting like a base salary a month on top of free stuff and obviously commission. Now, I don't think I can tell you guys how much I make a month from like my sponsors and whatnot, but I do have a monthly salary with them just because my Instagram is a lot bigger than my YouTube and my TikTok as well. So I definitely am on salary with some of them, but I also get free stuff, and I would have to say that sometimes the free stuff is cooler than like the money itself, to be honest. Take that back, it is 100% cooler. You also don't want to sell yourself short, so just be sure, let's say you do get to like 50,000 on Instagram, it's cool to get free stuff, but it's even cooler to get free stuff and a base salary on top of that. Yeah, so yesterday I got this package from Transparent Labs, no other than code Levi for 10% off if you guys want. Got some greens right here, creatine, multiple creatines. Then I got some post-workout, and then I also got some protein powder. And you're probably like, well, why did they send you that stuff? So anytime that you're with like a company and they send you free stuff like per month, it's usually based on like, for a clothing company like Rawgear, it's usually just like, what is coming out next. It's not really something that you ask for because you kind of get like everything that comes in the next drop. But for something like a supplement company, you can usually ask. And even at Rawgear, if I feel like I need like another sort of clothing, you can literally ask your guys' sponsors. I don't know if you guys know this, but it costs these companies nothing to give you guys like the free stuff, like especially their athletes. So yeah, that is the pretty cool about becoming a sponsored athlete. Free stuff. Can't complain about free stuff. Love having free supplements because we all know how expensive supplements can be. Pretty freaking sick. Since we're filming alone today, I was like, you know what? We're gonna get into a workout too, obviously. Like, what are my videos without a workout? And it's been a long time since I've done like a stationary workout sort of thing, like where the camera's just still and you guys see me work out without like someone holding it and there's like a whole bunch of transitions going on and whatnot. So like today, we're gonna pop in some stim pre right here, and then we're also gonna toss in the creatine, blue raspberry. I think this one, so we got orange and blue raspberry. If you're wondering why I take the non-stim, I've said this before in the past, I have heart palpitations from like taking pre-workout for too long, like too high of a stim pre-workout for too long. And I think it honestly just happened to me, but I don't think that the heart palpitations are really like doing anything bad to me. Honestly, I just think that I need to watch it because it could. So I haven't had over 200 milligrams of caffeine in months. Like I'm talking since like August. That is good. But the one thing you guys didn't see me pop in here was the Perk 30. So I'm gonna get warmed up. We're gonna get into this workout. It'd be weird having to like set up the camera like per workout, but whatever. We're gonna get into it. Let's go.
Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have.
And that wraps it up for the workout. I've built up a little bit of a sweat, more so just like a pump. Like I wasn't really training really hard, like I said. Taking it easy. I could tell like my body was like, yo, we need a break. Like we need to chill out. Kind of wanted to get some movement in there, get the blood flowing, just kind of like move my body for the day. The next thing that sometimes you have to do as a sponsored athlete is you got to make content. You got to make what the company needs or whatever you sign up for. You're not only getting brands that you sign contracts for, you're also mentioning things like, I mentioned something like a while back in one of my videos, and it was just like a short paid sponsor that they gave me, and you just have to be willing to implement like the content. Right now we're making content for an app that I'm currently signed with. It's not something that I have to do on YouTube, But when you're like a sponsored athlete, this is just some of the things that you have to do. But if you guys do want to like know exactly what I'm doing, I work with an app called Exercise. If you guys know who Anabolic Aliens on YouTube is, he's pretty big on there, like almost like 1 million subscribers. So I've been working with him on his app, and we're doing like workouts and stuff. I upload them. If you guys want to check it out, link will be down in the description for that. So be sure to check it out if you guys are interested. But yeah, that is that. And guys, like I said, sometimes like this will take up like the whole day, depending on like, you know, how many brand things I have to do in one day. Sometimes it's a lot. You'd be surprised, like just some of the brands that I do are, you know, very subtle. I don't like publish all of them, but like I said, part of the gig, a lot better than working at a grocery store, that's for sure. That's going to do it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, be sure to press the like button. I know I didn't, so I'm probably gonna still give it a like, but it is what it is. I just have to rock with what I got and pump out content. Like YouTube is just my hardest struggle, dude. Like I literally need this algo to kick in. It literally is driving me insane. I had to sit you guys down real quick, but yeah, no, this YouTube algorithm, guys, I literally have no idea how. I've hit the algorithm once with one video, but at the same time, like I literally don't know what is going on. But if you guys are hearing this, be sure to turn on those notification bell posts, because I think that might help. Because if I get more of my viewers to start viewing my thing, that might push it forward more on YouTube. I don't know, because I'm getting to the point now where I'm almost at 100 videos and I haven't really like hit, I would say, the algorithm. And at this point, like I'm not saying I'm gonna quit YouTube. I might come back to it, but I feel as if at this point I'm wasting like almost too much time, what I'm getting out of it. And I know it sounds like ridiculous, because it's like, oh, like you can't expect to like get famous off of this like right away. But we're coming up on 2 years and 9 months. The matter of the fact is, let's say I get to like 100 videos, which is like getting pretty close, I say, to that time frame. I don't want to quit because I'm not a quitter, but at the same time, I've been working on like online coaching, so I might like stop YouTube for a little bit, focus on online coaching. You know, I have to make a living off of this fitness thing. I love doing it, and but maybe I could just make enough money to hire someone to come film and whatnot for me, because it's just hard doing this all by myself. And I think I'm also, you know, the fact I'm doing it by myself is really starting to have a wear and tear effect on me, and it's probably making me more irritable than anything else in the world right now. That being said, guys, like I said, if you like the video, give it a like. If you guys are new here, be sure to press the subscribe button. If you guys want to comment anything down below, be sure to comment it. And until next time.